Hello everyone, this is Val and this is day 4 of our 30-day forward tests of the binary options using the trend martingale strategy. So we've had 3 days of success. As a recap, we're going to be trading the Euro USD on a 30-second time frame based on the trend martingale strategy, and we're going to be the progression that we're going to be using is going to be a 1, 2, 4, 9, 19, 41, 89, 192, 415, and 898. We're not having the double up strategy because of the 87% winning rate. Because of that, we have to adjust our amounts accordingly. And the reason why we chose the Euro USD is because it offers the highest percentage in terms of returns, and also it's extremely liquid and it trends very well. And we're not going to be using the 10th progression because we don't have enough money in our demo account. In order to use the 10th progression, you need to have close to $1,700. So we don't at the moment. So we're just going to be using 9 progressions at the very most, and we will decide what to do if we come to the 10th progression. We might just do a dummy trade with whatever money that we have, if it comes to that. All right. So on the binary options market, you have a call and a put. So call is if you're predicting the direction is going to go up from the price that you executed at, and a put is if it goes down from the price that you executed at. So it's all about direction. And with binary options, you have maxed your wins and you've maxed your losses on one trade. So you cannot go beyond what you have staked. So in this case, if I stake $1, the most I can lose is $1. The most I can gain is 87 cents. And 87 cents is because of the 13% commission that we're paying the broker. So the broker has always an edge on the win. So that is something to take note of. But you don't have unlimited losses. You bet with what you have. So you're prepared to lose that amount. All right. So the first trade we're going to take is based on your judgment, as I mentioned in the last 3 days. Excuse me. So in this case, we're noticing that the trend is moving down, so we can go ahead and place our first trade on a put. So there you see the execution of the put at this particular price. And our prediction was correct. It did go down, but it could just snap back and come back above the line, which will be a loss. So it's all based on a judgment call. But in the end, by using martingale, as long as you make it within 10 progressions, you should make a net win. So in this case, it's a win. So we're going to keep in the same direction and go on the put again. So the first one was a win, and the importance is the execution after the close of the first trade. Got to make sure that you have your finger ready and your wager ready to place the next wager as soon as the first one expires and closes up. So we're coming up on our second win, and there we have it closing. So we're going to place our next trade right as it closes. As I mentioned the example about the 4x100 relay race in athletics, in which the bait and pass has to be near perfect, because we don't want to be experiencing huge volatile movements that would. Okay, this one we're coming up on a loss. So I'm going to place $2 on the call right now. Okay, that's a push. Because it closed at the same price, but it was a little too late to decide. That's fine. It's difficult to determine at that point. We were thinking it was going for a loss, but it ended up being a push. Okay, I'm going to bet $4 on the put. But that was actually a mistake because if it's a push, we should be going on in the same direction. But since the market is so fast, we were thinking that it was actually going to be a loss, but it ended up being a break even with a 13%. Okay, so that's going to be a call now. That's the most that we've ever been so far. It's a $9 wager. And we have 13 seconds left to go. So the next bet is going to be a $19 put. Okay, so it's going to be another loss. Let's keep our wager ready. And we're going to go for the call. Sorry for that. Okay. So it's going to be another big loss, but anyway, our big move down there. I'm going to go for the 89, and it's going to be a put. So we started our trading at 8:19, so we'll be going till about 8:39. We have 6 seconds left to go. It looks like this is going to be another loss. So that's the highest bet that we went, 192. And let's see whether this holds for us. Okay, we have 11 seconds, 9 seconds left to go. 6. It looks like this is going to be a win unless it reverses at the last very moment. And that's a win for us. So technically we should not have gone to that level of 192 because of the indecision on this trade where you see a break even. This should have been a put, it should be a 1, this would have been a call, sorry, this would have been also a put. We'll analyze that trade later, but right now let's go ahead and place our next trade. Let's go back to this trade right here. So it should have put that we would have won, so we place another put where we would have lost. So this would have been a 1, that would have been a 2, that would have been a 4, that would have been a 9, 19, and we only gone to the $41 bet. to get a win, but we had to go to 192 because of that indecision earlier. So right now it looks like we are closing in on a win. I'm going to get a put now. So we're about 7 minutes into our trade, and we're up about $5 or so. Okay, so let's go ahead and keep our fingers ready. And looks like we are coming up on a win, so we're going to place our next trade on the put. So if you notice, this trade, it started at 23 and it ended at 53. Now trade got placed on 54, so it's a 1 second delay because of the delay in transmitting an order. Once you place a button, it takes about 1 second to place the trade. So there's no way we can get around that. Let's get our finger ready, and it's got loss, so we're going to go through our call right now. So the progression is the same with roulette for the first three levels, 1, 2, and 4. After that, it goes up slightly to 9, and then to 19, and then to 41, and then to 89. So it kind of it's a little bit more that we have to add in order to keep our net winnings at stake. So it's coming up on a loss, and we need to do a call right now. It's going in the opposite direction on a loss. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on a win. Let's keep our fingers ready and place a call. Okay, we've got 10 more minutes to go. We're halfway through our trading, and we're up about $7.50 or $7 plus. So a huge spike up, come back down. Typically with a spike up, you're going to see a little bit of retracement. It's a loss. It's a $4 call. go for the call right now. So it's a loss. Well, actually, it's a push. So we need to readjust our trade. Um, okay, now we're going to go for the 41 call. It's a sliver above our profit. That was close. Actually, because of that push again, there was a push that happened at the last minute, as you see. So that should have been, that's a break even right there. That should have been a $9 call. $9 put, actually. So that's the mistake that we should have avoided. But in any case, I mean, in terms of direction, we were in the right direction is what mattered. So that's an adjustment that we have to make on our winnings, but since this is just a demo platform, it's totally fine. So right now we're at 8:33, so we got another 6 more minutes to go. Okay, that is a win, and we're gonna go for the put. So if you notice, that and that is a break even. That should have been a 19. So we overbet by $22 over at this point. So we should adjust our winnings by about 20 bucks. That's my estimate. So let's go ahead and keep our fingers ready. Looks like this is coming up on a win. Yeah, due to the volatility of the market, we have to really know at which price it expired to know whether it's a win, a loss, or a break even. And then based on that, we need to judge. But since the market is moving so fast, and at the time it was closing, it actually did not close at that price. It closed at a price that was much closer. We could not predict in advance. Those kind of things do happen in the market. In this case, we had a loss and then suddenly it became a win. So we had to adjust our wager from 2 to 1 because we were preparing for the fact that we're going to lose. It doesn't make much of a difference because we don't even go close to the 9th or 10th progression at that state. So it's not much to be concerned about. We will adjust our earnings by $20 to account for that mistake that we did because of that push situation. Okay, looks like we are going up another win again. Place that put. Another 3 more minutes to go. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to come back to the $2 call. Okay, 3 more minutes to go, and looks like this is going to be a win. It's way above our strike price of 1176255. It's at 1176350. So keep in the same direction of a call. Okay, looks like this is coming up on a win. Okay, we got 1 more minute to go before we end our session, because the first trade that we took was at 819. Let's see here. 819.27. Okay, that's closing, and that's a loss. So we're going to go for a $2 put. And we're going to go for a $4 call. Okay, it is 8:39. So if we do win this trade, we're going to end our session. If we don't, then we're going to go ahead and continue till we get our net win. So from the looks of it, and having just about 10 seconds to go, we are up substantially. So it looks like this might be a win, and this might be our last trade, and it is. So we started at 1045. We are at 1084. We need to adjust our earnings by $20 downwards because of those two push situations. That one push situation was actually pretty dramatic because it was at the third progression where we had to substantially increase our bet because of that break-even situation. So because of that, we actually over-wagered on one of those. So our true demo balance is somewhere around 1064 to 1065, which is approximately $20 for that 20 minutes, which is slightly above our target of 15, accounting for that percentage that we gained from that mistake as well. So in any case, I mean, it did not really affect anything because it was not substantial enough that we were in our 8th or 9th progression to make a substantial impact. So today, day 4 is a success, and let's see whether we can continue this trend for day 5 and onwards till day 30. And another note is, we'll only be trading Monday to Friday. We are avoiding Saturday. The market is closed. Sunday, only the Tokyo session is open, so we're not going to be doing the Tokyo session at all. And we're going to be using the same time frame. It's right about between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. depending on my schedule. That's when we're going to go ahead and start. That's Pacific time. That is 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Pacific time is when we are going to actually start trading. You'll see my balances from day to day, so you know that I'm not trading before, trading after. I'm keeping it the same way so that there's a lot of transparency and you can see what I'm doing, and there is no camera tricks or modifications that I'm trying to make. So tomorrow you'll see that I am opening up with a 1084.72 balance. There will be no change to that. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow for day 5. All right, have a good day. Bye.